In an era where the global community is united in its concerns over climate change, a prominent climate scientist has emerged as a vocal skeptic, questioning the legitimacy of the widely accepted man-made climate consensus. Dr. John Clauser, a renowned physicist and Nobel Prize winner, has joined a growing chorus of dissenting voices, igniting a contentious debate that challenges the very foundation of climate science. For decades, the world appeared to have reached a consensus on the impending environmental crisis caused by human activities. With an overwhelming majority of the scientific community rallying behind the cause, international treaties and agreements were forged to address the escalating threat. At the forefront of this movement was the United Nations, passionately advocating for immediate action to mitigate the effects of climate change. However, Dr. John Clauser stands as a formidable critic of this consensus, asserting that it is nothing more than a carefully orchestrated hoax. He adamantly opposes the idea that a man-made climate crisis is imminent and believes that the panic surrounding it is unwarranted. Joined by the late John Coleman, the visionary founder of the Weather Channel, who spent a lifetime analyzing weather patterns, Clauser categorically dismisses the notion of significant man-made global warming. In Coleman's words, climate change is not happening. There is no significant man-made global warming now, there hasn't been any in the past, and there is no reason to expect any in the future. In an era dominated by fact-checkers, dissenting statements like these have often been scrutinized. However, they have not silenced the growing chorus of those who challenge the established narrative. Recently, another formidable voice, American climatologist Judith Curry, has added her skepticism to the mix, further complicating the debate. Professor Curry, an emerita at the Georgia Institute of Technology, has authored over 100 scientific papers, many of which question the consensus as manufactured. Her message is unequivocal. The time for debate has ended. Professor Curry has not shied away from criticizing her peers in the scientific community. She alleges that some scientists have perpetuated the man-made climate emergency for personal gain, thereby tarnishing the integrity of climate science. She boldly exposes what she calls a climate change industry, where scientists, she claims, have become puppets manipulated by politicians and deep-pocketed interest groups. These allegations are far from trivial. They are based on Professor Curry's own experiences within the scientific community. She admits to having been recruited to contribute to the climate hysteria and asserts that scientists who refuse to play along may find themselves excluded from lucrative research grants and recognition. According to her, the industry rewards those who amplify the alarm, creating a system that incentivizes sensationalism. As the world continues to invest billions of dollars annually in organizing climate change conferences, these revelations cast a long shadow of doubt over the entire enterprise. Could these elaborate arrangements be built upon falsehoods and misconceptions perpetuated by hidden puppeteers? The answer to that question remains in the hands of the public, who must grapple with the complexity of this debate while navigating a world grappling with an uncertain environmental future.